Hey, Tomball Cougars, it's Coach Flanagan here. We've been given the green light June 8th to open up our summer strength and conditioning program for all 7th through 12th grade students. So a couple of things I want to cover to make sure that we're all on the same page and understand that safety is our #1 priority. We'll follow strict guidelines that have been set forth by the state, by the UIL, and by Tomball ISD to ensure that all students are safe and we are able to have maximum gains throughout this process. These safety measures are non-negotiable and they will be easy to follow, and again they will allow us to work within the parameters and to maximize our gains throughout this time. Students must complete an online wellness checklist weekly to attend the camp. Any yes answer to any question on the checklist will require the student to not participate for a given specified amount of time. Each day students will be dropped off and picked up at a designated color area that we will go over later in this video depending on the campus that you will attend your camp. Each student must have a valid physical on file from the 1920 school year or 2021 school year. Those physicals from last year will be valid throughout this next school year. If you do not have a valid physical on file from last year, whether you didn't play, you moved into the district, or you're an incoming 7th grader, you will have to have a new physical on file prior to participation in the summer camp. At each campus, students will have a designated drop-off pickup area that will be monitored or will be marked with dots on the ground. When they arrive, they will get a thermal scan by a coach. Temperature of 100.3 indicates an issue and they will not be allowed to work out. They will then use hand sanitizer and enter the facility going to their designated area. We will have different color codes which will determine where each student is dropped off and picked up by campus. At Creekside Park Junior High, the back area is where the black group will enter. They will go straight onto the field. The next group is the gray group. They will be behind the school or to the side, and they will enter the main gates. Notice the dots for social distancing, and they will enter directly onto the track from that gate. The third entry point is near the street. That is the white entry for the white group, and they will enter directly onto the near field. And then the fourth entry point is going into the weight room. This is the red group, and they will start again. Notice the social distancing dots, and they will enter directly from that door to the weight room. Once students enter the weight room, they will have a designated rack to begin. One student will be on one side of the rack. They will lift while the other does an auxiliary. The student that lifted will go to auxiliary. The other student will enter the rack to maintain their distancing throughout. Afterwards, they will exit a designated area, again, maintaining distancing. When they enter the stadium, whether it's the junior high or high school, they will have dots, cones that will designate their area again so that they can maintain distancing. Throughout their drills, again, cones are utilized to maintain proper distancing. If they need to get water, they should bring a water bottle, but if they need to get it refilled, it will be refilled by a coach wearing gloves and a mask. Will not touch that. We encourage them to bring a water bottle big enough they do not have to have someone to refill it. All students need to make sure that they are registered. You can access registration through thscougarsathletics.com. And it's been a long time, and it's time to go to work. It's time to get ready for the 2020-21 athletic seasons. We're excited to see you. We're going to take care of you. Safety is our #1 concern, and go Cougs.